Cool, cool. Okay, so let's. There's this other thing that you wanted to show. I mean, there's a lot of cool websites, and one of the websites you were mentioning a couple days ago was this website called Pintrest.
Pintrest.
Pintrest. Yeah, that's a very catchy name.
Indeed.
So I opened up the site here. So, I mean, there's a lot of pictures here. A lot of random pictures.
Yeah, I know. Stop looking at those chicks, man.
Where's the chicks? Let me look at that.
You got chicks everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so
yeah.
what's this site about?
Yeah. So I think I'm really excited about Pinterest because you see I kind of started. I generally like to follow new startups in the digital domain, and this is one site I was kind of tracking and following for the last 15, 16 months, and I never thought it will get the traction or the kind of attention that it's getting, especially in the last particular week. See, Pinterest to me, in simple language, if I can draw an analogy, is I don't know, back in Canada, did you have pin boards in college dorms? Like in NUS, Rachit and I had these little bulletin boards where we would pin stuff that we liked. So
you mean in the common area or
no,
in your room?
In the common area, we had I had one in the room as well.
Okay,
Our hostels had one in the room as well. So I would have posters of cricketers that I liked. Rachit had this. Okay, never mind. I can't. You know what Rachit likes or who Rachit likes. so the idea is you would have boards where you pin stuff. So Pinterest just takes the same concept online where you as a user could have multiple boards. So let's say you like videography, photography, dancing. So you could have a board for videos, a board for dancing, a board for Asian travel maybe, and you curate and pin stuff whatever you like. So it's a brilliant repository for curating images primarily, infographics, images, and I think the power is immense. And you know what, you can repin them. You can repin them.
So how do I?
Yeah, so like Facebook or any other social network, you can click on the image. Right?
So click on the image.
Just click. So if you like Taylor.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Now you have a couple of choices. You can like it. So if you like it.
So you like it.
Okay, now the shitty part is
this is tied to your
Facebook. Yeah.
So everyone's going to see that you like.
I like Taylor Swift, right? So what you can also do is you can repin it.
So what's that about?
Yeah, like on Twitter you have your BT.
Okay.
So this exists on someone's board by repinning. You're basically spreading it to your network, like forwarding, right? Like retweeting, right? Repin.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you can comment below. Yeah. Okay.
Comment below and you can like it. So I think the idea is it's a brilliant way to curate information. So imagine everyone has their own diverse likes, right?
It kind of reminds me of the Facebook timeline too. It's just the way that it's laid out in the big pictures that everyone can see.
Yeah, I think it's the visual experience is fantastic. It's a great way to crowdsource a lot of interesting content. And so if you go on top, you can see there are lots and lots of categories. Now if you go on the menu on top.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This menu.
So right now this is everything films and books. You can choose any menu. Let's say apparel, for example, right? Men's apparel.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a great way to kind of share content, find content, and disseminate content. So this is lots of. Okay, Dave. Don't click on the underwear.
Okay. Let's move to.
Let's move to the women's apparel.
Women's apparel.
That will probably be fine.
Okay, so you were saying.
So the idea is, what's really happening over the last 6 months, especially, is a lot of businesses, especially B2C retail businesses, the fashion businesses, are using Pinterest or creating their own Pinterest channels to share content about their business. So, for example, there's a particular business, I think it was probably Gucci, where they launched a spring collection through a spring collection board. So all their model photos are actually put up there. People get to like it, repin it. So it's a brilliant repository. So I think more and more, a lot of businesses, especially where the importance of visual content is very high. So whether it's F&B, books, music, jewelry. In fact, last evening I was talking to Rachit about a particular client who sells high-end jewelry, and we are wondering, hey, can we use this as an interesting content channel? Right?
Yeah,
something very new.
When I look at it, it's simple, and they have big pictures, and like I think most of us, when we surf the internet, we kind of click around aimlessly, and we kind of discover things as we click around, and I think a site like this, you can definitely discover, there's new rings or new jewelry that you like, and and because you're in this exploratory mode that we often are on the internet,
Yeah.
we're open to what it is, and it's not, they're not really selling anything.
Exactly.
But if you're interested, then I mean there are links that you can go to, and
Absolutely.
And I think that's really how people's behaviors are when they're just exploring, and then it leads to other things, and that might be buying or might be sharing other items. So
absolutely. I
think
mean, that's
it's
the beauty of
wonderful,
it, right? It's scattered content, like you say. It's not too structured, yet
Yeah.
it's laid out very well.
It's simple, and it's personal, and it's very visual. So that wraps it up for episode number 2 of Happy Hour. So today we talked about the IPO, we talked about timeline, and also this niche social network called Pintrest. Pintrest, okay. So next week, what we got going on?
I think next week, like I said, definitely look forward to covering the Super Bowl and how, and not just Super Bowl. Super Bowl is just the beginning, but the theme of social TV. How various interesting startups are allowing companies and brands to run ad campaigns across multiple screens, right? So usually you have TV ads, but here you are allowed to kind of mash TV ads with what's known as the second screen. Content and ads on mobile and your tablets. So I think next week we're going to talk about that with some cool examples and ads from Super Bowl.
Great. And if for those of you watching, if you have any comments or suggestions on other topics that you'd like to see, or any ways that we can improve our web series Happy Hour, please do let us know on Facebook, on our Facebook page, or in the comment box below on YouTube. So until next time, Prantik.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy hour.
Happy Hour.